But let's begin with Chief Meteorologist George Lessons, who has the very latest on this winter storm.
Snow continues to fall. It depends on your location, whether it's snowing heavily or not at all. Let's take a look at some of the snow totals so far. We've had the most here at WZZM 13 the past day and a half. This is actually almost a 36-hour total of 14.2 inches, 10 inches in Gobles and Decatur. Many areas now approaching 9 inches, including here in the city of East Grand Rapids and downtown Grand Rapids. Yesterday, we set a record. We're still updating the amounts here today. We beat the old record by a half an inch. Lake effect snow continues across the area. And again, it depends on your location. This will ramp up a little bit this evening and then wind down overnight tonight. And tomorrow morning may not be snowing in a lot of locations, but it'll ramp back up in the afternoon and then end tomorrow night. Visibility's down less than about 3 miles or less, 1.75 miles along the lakeshore now. It can go from very good visibility to almost zero, and that's when the issues end up on the area roads as you travel. Temperatures are at or below freezing. They're in the mid and upper 20s, 30 at the lakeshore. And again, we have a little bit of a wind, but the winds are going to pick up again tomorrow afternoon. They'll be gusting to 40 at the lakeshore, so the north-south roads will start to see more drifting of the snow as that picks up tomorrow afternoon. Winter storm warning was extended, as I thought it might be, from Saturday morning to Sunday morning, but most of the snow will be done here later on Saturday night. And on Sunday, sun will probably come out and you'll get a chance to clean up all of this snow. So once again, we'll take a closer look at how much snow will be coming in your community over the next 24 hours in just a few minutes. Snow continues at this hour. We will see it ramp up for a while and then calm down. The biggest snowfall the rest of this weekend will be from Saturday afternoon through Saturday evening. Sunday, going to be dry. 13 weather ball blinking bright for another 24 hours of cold and snow in sight. And this view sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. Temperatures not varying a whole lot or tomorrow, mid and upper 20s, so staying below freezing. You notice visibility is very good overnight, just a scattered light snow showers. It may get a little snowy in a couple of spots. That's typical of lake effect. But look at starting at noon tomorrow. Visibility's dropped to about a mile or less. And that will continue into tomorrow evening before it ends. So heading over to Michigan State tomorrow, no snow on your drive over, but the winds will pick up and eventually the lake effect will catch up at the end of the game and we'll see temperatures in the mid-20s. No snow falling over toward Ann Arbor from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Nonetheless, it'll be tricky driving as you head out of West Michigan. Breezy southwest wind, so wind chills will be in the teens. And Notre Dame, not going to see any lake effect with a southwest wind. Temperatures in the mid-20s. Just a couple of flurries from time to time there. Just a very typical early winter pattern. Lake effect snow going to continue to come down quite heavy for the next few hours, and then it'll taper off overnight. Next wave of energy coming through. This has got another cold front with it right in through here. Once that cold front goes through, watch the lake effect bands build up again tomorrow afternoon, and then it'll start to wind down later on tomorrow night. Won't be until after midnight. You'll wake up to just cloudy skies on Sunday with no precipitation occurring. As far as the snowfall this evening, another couple of tenths of an inch, but overnight we could see an inch or maybe a little bit more down toward Kalamazoo. And then throughout the afternoon and evening tomorrow, another couple of inches into the evening hours. By the time it's all done late Saturday night, we could see 5+ inches here in the greater Grand Rapids area. So again, still a lot of lake effect snow to go through. From November 24th through the 28th, we have an equal chance or a slightly higher chance for colder temperatures with all the warm air pooling out west for that 5-day period. We also have a little higher chance of seeing less precipitation during that 5-day period as well. We usually get about 1 9/10 inches worth of snow. Along the lakeshore tonight, we have a winter storm warning in effect with overnight lows in the low and mid-20s. It will be breezy with winds around 15 to 20 miles per hour. North, you have that winter storm warning, which was upgraded at noon, upper teens to near 20 with lake effect snow. Not a lot of drifting here, and similarly here in the greater Grand Rapids zone. As closer to the lakeshore you get, I-196, it'll be breezier with more difficult driving conditions. Further away from the lake, just lake effect snow showers with overnight lows in the mid and upper teens. 13 on your side forecast. Mostly cloudy on Sunday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy and breezy on Monday with a high of 39. Lots of sunshine Tuesday. Wednesday, travel day, will be dry now with 43 degrees for a high and 43 on Thanksgiving Day, and that'll be just warm enough. I think it'll be just all rain. It'll be light rain, not a lot of rain. And then a rain-snow mix for Black Friday, and windy and turning colder. That hasn't changed for next weekend. Saturday, there'll be some lake effect snow, just some system snow coming through, and temperatures in the 30s. Dry the following Sunday, and the sunshine comes back out the following Monday. As you can see out here on the weather deck, we have a lot of snow that has piled up. We have our snow measuring board over there. I'm going to take an official 6-hour measurement here in a moment. As you saw at the top of the show, we have had over 14 inches in the last day and a half, and we're going to see if there's more than that. 13 weather ball is blinking bright. More lake effect snow in sight through tomorrow evening, and it's green. No change to the 20s, below freezing temperatures foreseen. This view sponsored by Tullymore Golf Resort. Highs today still stayed below freezing, so all the snow didn't melt, and 30 was the high. We forecast 29. We've done within 3 degrees of our forecast high 8 days in a row. Officially out at the airport, 3.5 inches today, nowhere near the record of 9.6. We did set a record for yesterday with over 7 inches of snow. Now we're at 15.1 for the season, and for November, going to be one of our top 10 snowiest Novembers at the rate we're going. All the heavier snow now is migrating from about I-96 southward, but at any time the snow could come down very heavily and reduce visibilities very quickly. Our models are showing up very nicely, matching up very nicely with the current radar. The snow continues, and then it winds down a bit overnight, so you'll wake up and say, hey, is the snowstorm over? Well, we've got a cold front back to our west, that cold air coming in. Look at this, the lake effect snow ramps up once again, so almost as tough tomorrow as it will be today. That snow will reach all the way over toward Detroit and Ann Arbor by the end of the day. Tomorrow night, the lake effect snow winds down, and this is Sunday morning. Probably not much going on at all. There might be a couple of stray flurries, but we don't have those in the forecast because after all the snow we have had, that's kind of like, oh yeah, it's still getting into early winter. In terms of snowfall between now and daybreak tomorrow, you can see where those heaviest snow bands will be down to the south, 2+ inches in Kalamazoo. We may end up with 1.5 inches. Lakeshore areas less than 1 inch. Then as that lake effect ramps up in the afternoon, look at all of the blossoming of the 3+ inch amounts into the evening. We could end up with 5 or 6 inches more of snow on top of what we have already had, and then it will wind down early on Sunday. Long range outlook. Every Friday we get that 2-week outlook. This is from December 3rd through the 16th. Looks like we're going to be higher chances for trending colder and higher chances that there'll be more wet weather in the northwest and less wet weather in the south. We've got an equal chance either way. Looking at your forecast then for tomorrow, windy with lake effect snow ramping up in the afternoon, upper 20s to near 30 degrees, mid and upper 20s north. It'll be windy as well with kind of the difficult driving in the afternoon, and here in the greater Grand Rapids area, highs tomorrow will be in the mid-20s. 13 on your side forecast. Dry through Wednesday, some light rain on Thursday, rain snow on Black Friday, and then a little bit colder with some windy and snowy conditions the following Saturday.